This is great Zach Tate with your Sunday sermon. No abracadabra, no hocus pocus, no rabbits out the hat. Just some simple facts to help you get through this thing called life one day at a time. So, the topic of our sermon this week is, do you like what you see in the mirror? Do you like what you see in the mirror? Ask yourself that for a second. Are you pleased with what you see in the mirror? So, if you are a believer in a higher power, and of all things are created by God, ask yourself, why did God not make me an iguana? Why didn't God make me a mosquito or a gnat? If that's your premise, that God creates all things, He is the holy architect and great designer, why did God not make me a tree, a coconut? But God blew breath into my ancestors, which formulated and created the ability for man to prosper and multiply. And here you are, after beating out millions of sperm, 9 months of turmoil, the most dangerous path of child labor, the ability to crawl, run, seek, gain knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And you hear and look in the mirror and not like God's creation. How did that happen? Do you like what you see in the mirror? God gave you beautiful eyes and lips, but we pay plastic surgeons billions of dollars. God gives you a machine that sheds skin and overcomes obstacle and deals with the elements. If it's too cold, your body adjusts. If it's too hot, your body cools itself down. God gave you the greatest creation, and you stuff it with 40 ounces, Twinkies, matzo balls, and alcohol, cocaine, and heroin. And do you like what you see in the mirror? Because if we see God in the mirror, if we are thankful of the creation, of the privilege we have received for not being an iguana or a mosquito, if we really look in the mirror and see God, I think we would move a lot more godly. I don't think we'd be that concerned about race, creed, color, political affiliation. If you really looked in the mirror and loved what you saw and thought of the greatness and the gift God gave you, would you really be damaging it? You have gained the weight of an entire another person. Fat is the result of toxins that your body is screaming out and creating a swelling and trauma. You know how you get socked in the eye and your eye turns colors and it swells up and it can become infected and the eye may have to get popped out? That's what fat is. You have toxified your body so much it has swelled and changed the structure, and you allow it. Menthol cigarettes and nicotine and inhaling and vapes, and yes, I'm a cigar smoker. I don't inhale it, and it's no excuse. I'm talking about myself too. Because if we look in the mirror and really see God, we would start acting more godly. If you look in the mirror and don't see God, then we got a lot of work to do. This is Great Zach Tate. I hope at some point you love what you see in the mirror.